Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the.
Hello, LG, and welcome to episode 4 of LGAHL Ring Talk. I'm your host, Dunkaroo, Dunktator, Dunks, whatever you want to call me. I'm here with the usual cast. Garrus, who's always fucking eating, and Dave, who's always tired after work. What an asshole. How are you guys doing tonight?
Tired after work.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
Wow, imagine actually having a job like unlike most of this community.
Whoa,
Oh.
Relax. Some people's job it is to make sure that everybody puts in stats correctly and report action center complaints and patrol the chat box and yeah.
You know what I thought about today?
What's
Now
that?
they're having that NHL tournament.
The versus one.
Yeah, so imagine you just like no-lifing this game for like a year straight and winning the tournament and making 100,000 a year and just doing that every year. You can make a living off playing NHL.
You just thought about that, like becoming.
I'm not going to do it because
gamer?
obviously I don't have the time or thumbs.
No. I understand, but this like just clicked in your head that you could win this tournament every year. Is that what you're saying?
If you be the best, yeah. You got to store some G Fuel and you're there.
Oh no! Stop! Seriously, stop!
Oh, we know a few people, some NHLers, but
Dave, what do you have to say about all this?
I'm just gonna keep quiet.
Really?
Sit here, mind my own business.
Well, I'm really liking your plaid shirt, buddy. Can we talk about that?
Oh, that's all I own, other than my work uniform, which I'm usually wearing when I'm on here. It's all plaid button-up shirts.
is it sleeveless? Is it sleeveless
No.
plaid shirt? No.
No.
You know what I thought about also
Short
just
sleeves.
now? Is that we should have a Salty Sailor and Dave with their beards on the show.
We could ask Salty to come on. I'm sure he would.
Yeah, and then he's just going to make fun of me.
No, he wouldn't.
And
I
that's
wouldn't.
the most I'm going to ever hear him talk in one like period. Never talk
Having another
about it.
fish party.
He never talks during y'all's games.
He does, but it's just like he yells at me because I'm bad. I'm kidding.
Alright.
He just
Let's-
says says what it's on his mind, and I like that. Team
Also,
game.
our fake news from last show. I'm not on the CUDA.
Yeah, that was a disappointment. That was really frustrating, man. Like I was excited to have you on the team, and then whoever the fuck it was, hello, Smoke, was like, "Hey, I'm not going to play for these Baker's Cup
I don't
Condors."
blame him after what I saw in that team chat.
Relax.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's going very good there.
That whistle was really loud.
I mean, when I was on that team, there was no arguing, no fighting. Yeah, sure, we didn't win a lot of games, but it was still fun. And then, from what I understand, Poopy Snoopy was like, "Haha, fuck you! I'm gonna trade away all your good players for shit."
Well,
And then from what I understand, there's a lot of arguing going on, and everybody just hates playing now.
well, to be fair, two things. One, I just realized I forgot to put my thing on that says Dunks, at the bottom, the blue bar.
They know who we are.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And then what was the other thing there that I wanted to talk about? Oh, Snoopy. Great guy. Like, I've known that guy since I started playing in Sixes Leagues in UOHL days way back in the day, like NHL 12. Nice guy, really bad player, but you know what? As bad of an owner as he is, never forfeits, or at least tries his hardest not to forfeit, and he never quits. He's never quit on any team, and you got to respect that at least a little bit. At least I do, because I know a lot of people who would pack it in every season if they were having as bad a year as he does year in and year out.
I feel like Snoopy is in every single Banana League / Major League of NHL team there is known to like everyone.
Well, I don't play him anymore, but
I mean, I might play in another Banana League, but I do not want to get banned. I don't want to get hit by the cock because I'm promoting another league. So
it's okay. Just say the name and I'll bleep it out. It'll be cool. What's the name?
it deals with an animal. That's all I'm saying.
An animal.
An animal.
And the wise words of Tino, Animal. I don't know if anybody's got that reference.
Nope.
He's gonna love it though.
I think like 3 people only got that reference.
No,
It's
I
okay.
didn't get that reference.
He's gonna love it, and he's gonna
I'm in the
comment.
dark.
He's gonna comment, so it's totally fine. Him and Koisa. But Sean, your picture went away. Are you eating more food and trying to hide it from us?
I had to blow my
Oh, no,
nose.
he's muted.
I felt like it would have
Oh.
been very rude to blow my nose and very disgusting at the same time.
Yeah, a little bit.
I would've loved
I'm glad you did that. Carry
See,
on.
wow, manners. They're important.
Well, I guess we should talk about some things about the league other than ourselves and our bullshit. Really, the big news this week, Gilbsy quit. And
Dressed elephant in the room. Why don't we?
what's the elephant?
Malcheski.
Dude, like,
That how he's so rattled.
listen, like last week I was really triggered. I'm not gonna lie. Like
His mind games, like the whole fake argument to quitting and coming back. I don't know.
listen, like he was gonna be gone this past week regardless because he was going home. He wasn't gonna be at school, and he had.
Yeah,
shit
I
to do.
kind of like figured, but why waste $50? I mean, if it's paid for, then I don't care. But I don't know. I feel like everyone's saying that we're done, and then now, like, we made all these moves, and now we have Malcheski back. Or just keep throwing us your third lines. We're still bad, but
I knew that already.
My line.
That's why I was probably going to play you.
My line literally imploded last week, so I've been playing with all 3 different people.
Well, you have your guys now. You have thy chosen wiener.
Yeah,
Greatest gamer tag on Xbox.
Well, hang on. We also have Beach Toilet on our roster now too, which
Beach
I'm
Toilet
really
and
happy
T-City.
about. Yeah,
Beach Toilet and thy chosen wiener, a salty sailor.
Dinks and dunks.
What the fuck is that? Sorry, there's a bug on my MacBook. Let me kill it.
You're gonna turn your camera off for that again? We're good? Okay. Oh, he just turned it off. So Gilbsy quit. Malcheski is back. Bombay quit, and I'm really honestly like I don't know what to do with myself. I've talked to him like every day since we talk about random bullshit because we actually have a lot in common. But he's like my LG boyfriend who just left me for, to go travel the world or something. I don't know.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah. I don't know. I miss him. Shout out you, buddy. I don't know what Sean's doing. This is a long time to kill a bug.
He's probably not killing a bug. It's probably something really gross that we don't want to see again.
Is he tugging one out? Oh, you said see again. We've never seen that. So
No.
Okay, he's back.
No, I had to find a way because I was moving. I found a container, like a bottle, and I just put it in the bottle, and it's gonna stay in the bottle.
Okay.
No, that's if I have an empty bottle laying around, that's how I kill stink bugs. They just rot in the bottle because I'm smelling it, and they're in the bottle. You ever think of that? No.
Well, I have really bad allergies, so I never.
You're an awful human being. I think slowly killing like living insects in bottles.
That just made me sound like a sociopath, or not a sociopath, but like a psychopath or a serial killer. But I promise I'm not.
A serial insect killer.
Yeah.
Watch out, insects. Sean's coming.
This is really going off the rails.
That's not like the worst
are we
something I
talking
know
about
you
right
did,
now?
but
Okay, LG related things. Go.
Does anybody have anything before we roll into the next segment? Do I need to say anything else?
No, but I was told to act more professional.
By who?
Remember, I was an awful
Oh,
person.
yeah.
I was told to act more professional. So every time, starting from next week on, I should come in with the suit and tie and be on the show and just act more professional.
I think that would be really good for the playoffs. I have a suit. I don't know if you guys.
Oh no, there's this one guy who streams like PSN shit, and it's like feels like Hockey Night in Canada, and he wears a suit all the time. I don't know what his name is, but
Is it that late night hockey dude?
Yeah,
that
shout out to
with
that guy.
LG, and then he was just like, "Nah, I'm fucking out." I think so. Here's what I think the story was on that. I think he asked Tris for money, and Tris was like, fuck you, dude. Like, I'm not paying you to do this. You offered to do it. And that's why he was just like, oh, all right, you don't want to pay me, LG, then I'm done with my partnership. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. I think he waited all the way up until the ESHL. ESHL is what we're calling. Yeah, ESHL finals, and was like, hey, I want to get paid. And Tris was like, yeah, suck one.
Bryson could do it in his green screen.
Yeah, Bryson. Well, did he use a green screen? I've never watched.
Bryson has a green screen. Yeah.
No, I know that, but
but this guy, it looks legit. Like he has a green screen. He has like all the cool editing software, and it looks like he's actually kind of there. But I mean, obviously, you can tell he's not. But
so just saying, if we do all decide to wear a suit one show, I am totally down. I will do it.
You should comb your hair back too, slick your hair back. You know, make it actually look like you're Happy Gilmore's caddy.
Slick it right back.
I gotta get a new suit actually,
or not even a suit, just like collared shirts and everything. A collared shirt and a sweater, and put that on.
I'm not putting the pants on though.
Who's gonna see your bottom half? I mean,
bro, I never wear pants when I'm on the show. Like I'm pantless right now.
I do not need to know that, but we do.
I'm sending certain LG members, including Lars Bone and Crotch, a snap of it after this. So
be ready. Axie too.
Axie, I don't have Axie on Snap. I'd love to.
Wow, I thought you did, but
no, I have Crotch, Lars Bone, a couple other guys, Fox. My buddies.
Anyways, let's go LG stuff.
Yeah. Well,
I thought this was more of you, but it's more of Rink talk, I guess.
True. Fuck.
Who's Whoopi Goldberg? I want to know.
All right, that's it. I'm cutting it right there. Let's. God damn it, Sean. All right, let's continue on with our next segment because Dave's grumpy and wants to go to bed. So we'll be right back with our top players and top shitters. Just hang tight. Welcome back, and welcome to our next segment. Top players.
Fuck
top
you,
shitters.
Dunks. I fucking quit. You suck.
Whoa. What the fuck just happened?
Oh my god.
Sorry, I didn't know we were rolling.
There's someone in the wheelchair
move on.
on Tinder.
Sean, really?
I'll talk to you about
You're
that.
Gonna cut this out?
I'm not cutting this part out.
I didn't actually quit. I'll talk about quitting when we're in private, Dunk. Sorry, I didn't know we were rolling. Keep going. Yeah. Keep going.
God damn it. I'm not editing that out either, Sean. I'm going to blur out the picture, though, if I can. We'll have to try that. But welcome back to our next segment of top players, top shitters.
Yeah,
a little bit. We're going to start out with let's start out with Sean this week. Sean, what do you have as your top forward?
Top forward. Oh, man. All right. After that debacle, I have Stockton's favorite forward, according to Tino, when he was on there. We have Salsa Pucks, as he's called by Tino. Salsa Pucks, if you don't know the difference between the two gamer tags. Center from the Stockton Heat. 3-0, 7 goals, 4 assists, 11 points, +8. Turned it around since he got traded from Manitoba. I remember when I made an offer for Salsa Pucks when he was on Manitoba. And, yeah, the offer was outrageous, and I sent like a 76-yard field goal attempt because that was a huge stretch. But congrats, Saucin. You're on fire, and I hear your warm-up routine for NHL is quite tedious and warms up those thumbs. So congrats to you. Keep it up, but just not against us, obviously.
Well, we highlighted Salsa Pucks last week, pretty sure. I really like Salsa Pucks. I really want him to change his tag to that.
If he doesn't, I will if it's available.
That's pretty good. But you talked about Tino, so I'm going to talk about Tino now. None other than the Kaka overlord himself was my top forward this week. He went 3-0 and had he had 10 points. Sorry. He beat Providence, Rockford, and Wilkes-Barre, all playoff teams. He dropped a fat 6 points on Wilkes-Barre, so great job by him. Can't say enough about Tino. He does great things for the media. People were saying how long till he quits. Well, he's been traded now, and he still hasn't quit. So fuck all you haters. He's doing great things for the league right now, and I hope he keeps it up. Who do you got, Dave?
This week I picked a guy who was just called up at the beginning of the week, put on a very bad team, and went 2-1 on said bad team. I picked Pogs from the Colorado Eagles. He played 3 games, went 2-1, had 13 points, and was +5. Now, 8 of those points did come against Belleville, but he got 5 points against San Antonio. And if you can get any kind of wins for your team when you're at the bottom of the standings, that's pretty good in my books. So good job, Pogs. Way to come up and help out the team.
Yeah, that's huge. Also, with mention of Belleville, I forgot about some news earlier. Magic 12, their AGM, was actually banned last week because he said some not so nice words during Cam's stream. So, guys, can't stress it enough. The league's got a no tolerance for racism, and that's what was said. The homophobic slurs, things like that. So let's try to keep it cleaner. But let's keep it rolling also with our shitter forwards. Dave, I need to stop talking, so go.
Just keep going? Alrighty. So
Yeah.
my shitter forward of the week was from the exact same team. I picked Hart X31 from the Colorado Eagles. He went 0-3 on the week. And he's 2-7-1 on the season so far. -73 takeaway giveaway ratio. I mean, to be fair, he did lose to Manitoba and Binghamton this week, but he also lost to Syracuse. That team needs to make some trades. They have some good guys and they have some bad guys, but they really need to weed out who's performing and who's not. That's what's going to get the team some wins. But yeah, I decided to pick him from the same team.
I really feel bad for the GM, this guy, that team. He seems like a really nice guy every time I've talked to him. Really genuine dude. Just has no luck. I mean, he had 2 guys quit on him this week, and who knows if Rectify is staying or not. I haven't seen him in the chat box, and I haven't seen anybody ask or say whether or not he is. But
because Rectify is really close with Gilbsy, right?
Yeah, I think they're cousins. If I'm not mistaken, they're cousins or brothers. I know they're related.
I think they're cousins.
Okay.
Yeah. But so I was expecting them to quit after that, but we'll see what happens.
The second time Gilbsy's quit in the past year. I think ask Salty that I think Gilbsy quit on him the 1 year.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, way back when.
That's Gilbsy. See, you were my friend. Now that's not cool. I need you to stop doing that.
That's not very nice.
Yeah, seriously. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my person because I can't shut up today. My shitter forward of the week is Jumps X66 of the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. He played 3 playoff teams this week, and 3 pretty solid teams. I don't know if San Antonio jumped into a playoff spot, but they've been playing really well the past few weeks. But he played Stockton, San Antonio, and Tucson. He had 1 assist this week, and he plays with some really awesome players. So there's really no excuse for this. A big thing I want to talk about is he had over 40 giveaways. No, he had. I'm sorry. Yeah, he did have over 40 giveaways this week, and he was a fat -6. And you play with Nuge, man. Nuge is a superstar. You should be doing better than what you're doing out there. Even though you're playing great teams, 5-0 loss to San Antonio, 3-2 overtime loss to Stockton, and a 2-1 loss to Tucson. You guys got to do more offensively to help out your goalie and things like that, other than scoring 3 goals in 3 games.
That's pretty good. That's more than I get.
Touche.
I got 1 goal this season. My only point last week.
Sean, who do you got?
All right. Well, I have someone who likes to put in claims after we put in claims for certain players that we want. And who had a great season last season and somehow manages to only win 1 game so far this season. You haven't guessed by now. I played with club with him the other night. My back still hurts from playing with him. We have management from the Iowa Wild, undershot, left wing. I think he's left wing from the Iowa Wild. I know he's a winger, but he went 0-3, 2 goals, 1 assist. -7. You need to get good. The only reason why you're not in the CHL right now is because your management. Get good.
Whoa.
I don't know. I don't know what his deal is. I mean, he's never been a superstar, but he's better than this, in my opinion.
Didn't he do pretty good last season?
Yeah, he did
Yeah,
really well last season, but I think he just gets, I don't know, my backpack's across the room and I don't feel like getting it. Too much to make a point, but I think he got carried last year.
I retired the backpack years ago, so
He
goals out.
did play
Honestly,
with
I
some
should wear my
people last
backpack when I play LG. Maybe I'll do better.
I doubt it.
No, yeah.
Sorry.
I gotta go with Dave there. If
Sorry.
not. I turn my TV on and I wear my glasses when I play, and I do pretty well. Not this season, but in the past. But that's all our shit forwards. Everybody talked? Yeah, everybody talked. And that's all our good forwards too. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll into my top defenseman this week. I picked this person. They only played one really good team, but they played one of the best teams in the league and the defending Calder Cup champions. And he beat that team 4-0 and shut them out. And that's JC Enterprise of the Toronto Marlies. That team has struggled all season, but he has put together an impressive 7-3-2 record with 14 points. He beat Manitoba and 4-0 and had 2 points, as I mentioned. He beat Milwaukee 3-2, had a goal, and he beat the Grand Rapids Griffins and had 3 assists in a 5-3 game. All in all, that puts him at a +10 this week, and he had 14 takeaways in those games, and not once did he have more giveaways in any of his games. So more giveaways than takeaways, rather, in any of his games. So great job to you. I hope you can keep it up and keep impressing the way you have been. Who do you have, Sean?
As far as my top defenseman, well, Enterprise, Rent-A-Car, solid week for him. But I had Tucson. I know Tucson and us really get along. But I picked Lamar 12/26. Lamar the day after Christmas.
What?
12/26, December 26th, the day after Christmas.
Okay, sorry.
Wow.
Right, you're not that smart. I'm kidding. But Lamar the day after Christmas went 3-0 on the week. 0 goals, 2 assists, +5, 3 hits, -2 giveaway, takeaway. I mean, when I'm looking at defensemen, I like to look at, I really like to focus on the defense. I mean, the -2. I mean, I don't know if he just played a shutdown role, but for defensemen, that's what I look at.
Okay.
You
done?
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You kind of stopped like you had more to say.
But I really don't
didn't.
like talking about Tucson that much, so.
Okay, so
I think we're a whole bunch of trolls, so I want to kind of give a semi-serious review.
Apparently, I'm a mean bog and I'm rude. Apparently.
Who would have guessed?
Yeah. To some people, most people I've talked to on their favorite bog. So.
And most people just assume you're a dick before they even talk to you.
That was you.
Yeah.
That was you. That was so funny when we had that talk, and you were like, "Dude, I used to think you were the biggest asshole," and I'm like, "But why?"
I didn't even know who the fuck you were. I just assumed that you were a dick. Probably your gamer tags. All those fucking gay-ass gamer tags you had.
Yeah.
Dad Bottom 101 screams.
Dad Bottom 101 was an elite tag. So was Hot Carl 65. You can all suck me.
No. Anyways, my top defenseman. I probably could have found someone maybe a little more deserving, but this is more of a morning dude. It's Devin from my team, the Cleveland Monsters, the Mounsters. He got called up to the NHL this week, which sucks. And there are forwards on the team ranting that they don't want anybody else brought up other than Dude It's Devin, and that's not going to happen because Dude It's Devin is gone. He went 2-0-1 this week. Had 7 points. I mean, he played Bakersfield, Syracuse, and Iowa, so not the greatest teams, but anytime you can pull out 5 out of 6 possible points is a good week. But never played with him myself, but according to some of the forwards in the team, he was one of the better defensemen on the team, so that's good. Just basically I'm picking him because he's had a lot of hype around him from other people that have played with him. Just saying how good of a player he is. And I won't ever have a chance to talk about him again because he's gone. Salty.
Oh, you never know. He might come back down.
He was a good friend.
Is he an amateur? Not important.
I don't even actually know. But so you know what? I'm just going to keep going. All right, I'm going to keep talking. And with our newest segment this week, we've got AIDS with Risto, literal AIDS with Risto. So yeah, if you haven't guessed by now, Ristolainen is my shitty defenseman of the week. This guy lost to Syracuse. Wait, am I reading this right?
I don't know.
No, he's on Syracuse. What the fuck am I talking about? He lost to Chicago, Bridgeport, and beat the Colorado Eagles. So he's been playing some not the top teams, if I want to be nice. But he went, I don't know. You know what? He just did really bad this week, and he was my choice. And I just felt like making an AIDS with Risto comment. So
Yeah, that I came up with.
yes, Garris came up with it.
Hey, listen, leave the guy alone, okay?
You know, this is why we had the conversation about me quitting. All right, I quit. I hate
Sorry,
Garris.
you can't
Sean?
produce quality content.
Do you know how hard it is to find good work or good people out here, and you're just over here shit on the guy's hopes?
All right,
and
you
dreams?
know, speaking of shit on, this guy's going to get shit on for my defenseman of the week, or
Go ahead.
shitty defenseman of the week. Former defenseman from the San Jose Barracuda, we have Lateralis. It seems like when we
Former
have
meat
players,
lad.
they perform great, and then we trade them. They just don't want to. They lose the will to play NHL, or they just suck, aka smoke. We could have had a great thing with Dave, but Lateralis.
Wow,
When he's
thanks.
on Belleville, he went 0-3. I don't think he's won that many games since he's went over there. No goals, no assists. Shocker. Actually, no, he did have it. No, yeah, no goals, no assists. -11 on the week. That's almost an average of -4 a game. So you're probably getting outscored most likely by 4 goals every game. He had 19 hits. He's taking nothing from out the aggression that he has playing on such a shitty team that he needs to hit everything at sight because, what else is there to do when you're playing with a bunch of shitters? And a -6 giveaway takeaway ratio. If he touched the puck more, I think he'd have a higher giveaway takeaway ratio. But I mean, you can't even try like at least one bit. I mean, it sucks, and you probably hate your life playing on Belleville after what happened. But you can't manage to do something better. It's just NHL 18. All you have to do is serve the puck on net and make open passes. That's literally all it is to this game, and you just have to get in front of people, and that's all you have to do.
You know what? I also have to point out that while doing Ristolainen's shitting on, I forgot to mention that he had 35 giveaways last week.
Wow, did JVR find his tag or something?
Possible. Or Neil.
Even JVR isn't that blind.
Yeah, that's JVR at that point. Yeah, when you get 35 giveaways, it's or giveaway takeaway, that's JVR level. I also have another defenseman that I like to put on. He didn't get to play 3 games because I personally waived him. Oki Vision. He talks way too much.
This poor guy.
No. I would have shit on him
talking
if he
about
didn't send me that
bad
message.
players, okay? You can't just shoot down somebody's personality. That's just a dick move.
I mean talking too much. This is Josh level talking too much on this show tonight.
Oh, I was gonna say in general,
No, Josh, no.
Yeah,
No.
sure. Go ahead.
No. What got me is that he should have been my shitter defense of the week. I didn't think of this because he played 3 games and he single-handedly cost us the second game. You should have heard Salty in that party. But no, this guy has the motive to send me a message saying, why was I waived? And, start bitching me out. I said that he talked too much. And he's like, I need to be professional. Then he blocked me on Discord. You are the shitter of the week. I don't care. I don't know how you got a bid in the AHL. Zaka was really dumb for trading for you. So, we made the mistake of trading for him, but, things are on the horizon.
That's all right. The guy's
You know what started all that? Not having Dave.
It's true.
Yeah,
That's
this all
what it
happened from
was.
not having Dave. We traded a really good TCO away from Oki Vision, and,
Playing with your TV on's hard work. I'm gonna go ahead and roll into my shitter defenseman, and that is none other than the LGAHL dad himself, Titus. As much as I love Titus, and he knows I
You
love
need to
him.
be nice on him because you're gonna get the cock.
Listen, this is payback for all the times he jokingly muted me in the chat box and told me that I was a bitch and that he had a way bigger hammer than I did, and I didn't like that. So he did play two great teams in my opinion, great teams, Cleveland and, of course, San Jose, because I'm a homer. But he also lost to Toronto this week, 5-2, a 4-2 loss to San Jose, and a 7-2 loss to Cleveland. All in all, that puts him at -8. Just not a great week for you, buddy. Hopefully you can bounce back and show us all your, big, giant muscles and shit on all of us and make us feel bad about ourselves next week.
I also have to add on to this, okay? So when he was playing Cleveland, from what I understand from the boys that were playing that, there was a stream up, okay? Titus was streaming the game, and apparently he was literally like, all right, I'm going to pass to my right winger now, and he's going to turn over the puck and I get an odd man breakaway. Next thing you know, that exact fucking thing happened. He turned over the puck, and he's like, great, yeah, look, I'm on a break, 2-on-1. Great. And he'd skate back. Oh, great, look, I got scored on. And then he'd like fucking just lose his shit.
I've started watching Titus when he first started streaming. I was a big supporter of his. I still am. I just never have time to watch streams anymore. But I'm he has a lot of people that watch his streams, and he's very entertaining to watch, in all honesty. And I can only imagine him saying that. Like I know he would say it. I don't doubt it. Like that is such a Titus thing.
I wasn't watching it. It's just this is all I'm hearing from like the guys on the team.
Yeah, I don't doubt it whatsoever. I really want to talk about my shitty goalie of the week, but we got to talk about the good ones first. I'm just gonna roll into it. Grandpa Puff 420 is my good goalie of the week. We talked about him all the fucking time last season.
He's been kind of quiet this season, actually.
But for his standards, I'd say, yeah, he has been. But he did have a very good week. He did go 4-2. One of his losses, he was shut out in that loss. But he also had 3 shutouts himself this week. He played against the oh Jesus, where'd he go? Okay, here we are. He beat Wilkes-Barre 7-1, and he faced 10 shots in that game. Lost 5-3 to Hershey. Only had a 61.5 save percentage. Then he went and shut out Rockford 4-0, shut out Providence 1-0, and he shut out Hartford 3-0. And his only other loss was Charlotte Checkers in a 2-0 loss. So all in all, another great week by Grandpa Puff. He's been quiet. I don't know if he's muted in the chat box or not, or if he just hasn't been around. Who knows anymore? But hopefully he can keep this up and keep playing well for Stockton, because the Pacific Division is, once again, super tight, and you can't afford to lose those games. So good job, buddy, and keep it up. Go ahead, Dave.
When it comes to goalies, I feel like we talk about the same guys a lot. It's the same guys that seem to show up.
Yeah, because
like my pick this week, Jonas Pettersson.
Yeah.
We talk about this guy all the time. We talked about him last week too, but this guy had a phenomenal week. He had a 3-0 shutout against the Texas Stars. He had a 2-1 victory over Bakersfield. I mean, not the greatest team, but he made 9 saves. 4-0 shutout against the Mate Lads, which, how do you guys only land 3 shots on net?
Oh, don't get me started on that game, please. For the love of God, don't get me started.
I get 3 shots on net by myself.
Oh, wow.
Dave, I am begging you.
Okay. I'm moving on. Big 2-0 win against Stockton. And his only loss this week was against the Tucson Roadrunners, which he lost 1-0, so his team didn't score for him, but he made 13 saves that game.
I'll be honest.
Crazy, man.
Last season, I was a firm believer that he got carried. But he has come out this season and really shown the league that he's very much capable of being a top goalie in the league, and good on him. I can't say nothing but good things about him, to be honest. I was surprised to see him do so well, in all seriousness, and that's not a shot at you. It's really me saying, good job, because that's that team last
Crazy.
season was incredible, but he's still doing it this year.
3 shutouts this week. Like that's nuts. Only allowing 2 goals in 5 games.
Yeah. Sean, who is your
Top goalie?
Sir, yes.
I feel like he doesn't get enough love. He is, like, I would say, the Stone Cold Steve Austin of the LGHL. We have Darcy Kemper as my goalie of the week. 5-0-1. 1.5 goals against, 78 shots against, 68 saves, 87.2 save percentage. Quick maths. And 1 shutout on the week. Consistently, Darcy just puts the team on his back. Doesn't get enough love. He isn't taken seriously, but when Darcy's on, he's on. He's probably top 3 goalie in the league when he's on. So yeah, Darcy.
Yeah, two of his games this week, Darcy was absolutely sloshed. So it was crazy. I was in one of his games, and I mean the dude was slurring his words and still making phenomenal saves. Like I don't even know what the fuck.
It's like that episode of Always Sunny where Charlie gets really drunk and he can hit home runs.
Not all of us are as functional alcoholics as Darcy is. Let's just say that.
Or like that, or like Beer Fest when he gets really drunk and then they find the place where they need to go. Like,
is Beer Fest the one where like the dude was really shit at quarters until he got entirely intoxicated?
Yeah.
And then I love that movie, man. That's such a classic. No, Darcy's great. He also, fun fact, his only loss this week came when their defenseman, Cleveland's defenseman, lagged out in the last 30 seconds. And
not defenseman.
Oh, forward?
Schizo.
Yeah, you're right. Schizo lagged out in the last 30 seconds. They came down and tied it and forced overtime, and then they lost in overtime. Not really his fault. Nothing he could do. I mean, there's no telling if Schizo had been there, if they would have or would not have scored. But either way, great job, buddy. Keep up the strong work, and hopefully see more of you around here. Should I save the best for last, Sean, or should I just roll right into this shit goalie?
I feel like you should go out on top. At the same time, I feel like if you really want to do it, follow your dreams.
I mean, I feel like you're gonna guess who it is.
Well, anyway, I'm just gonna go with my goalie because you're taking too long.
No, fuck off. I'm not. No,
Garris's goalies go together, man.
Yeah, Garris might. Yeah, it's a correlation. So. This goalie was on Cleveland last week. I don't know where he went, so I didn't bother to check. I was just informed. Former Stanley Cup winner Patrick Swag played 3 games this week and managed to lose all of them. 4.33 goals against, 48 saves, or 48 shots against, 35 saves. Kind of semi-respectable 72.9 save percentage. 72.9 save percentage. Obviously, doesn't have a shutout because he didn't win a game. But Darcy's just carrying the team on his back, like I said. I mean, pitcher just couldn't do anything. I thought he was good. I don't know what's going on, but he obviously got traded. But pitcher, best of luck to you. But Darcy's back must be given out now. But Dave, who do you have? We're just gonna make Dunks wait because
this is horseshit.
That's awesome.
I'm pissed.
This week, I picked this goalie just because he got carried this week, in my opinion. But I picked from the Ontario Reign, Mastodon 31. He went 1-1-2 on the week, but the reason I picked him is because of his abysmal 57.1 save percentage, all the while still winning games. He lost 3-1 to Lehigh, lost in overtime 5-4 to Milwaukee, 1-4-3 against Charlotte, and then lost in overtime 4-3 to the Hartford Wolfpack. Now, if you made 1 or 2 more saves each of those games, you get your team a win.
Speaking of Mastodon, they should not have won the Grammy this year, but let's just let's continue to hear what you have to say.
What?
You have an opinion over for everything,
I
don't
do
you,
have an
Garrett?
opinion over everything. That's
You
just the way I
sit
am.
there all day looking for shit to say on the show, just like Grammys, WWE wrestlers, like the wealth of knowledge that is Garrus.
You're not wrong.
Oh, okay,
Not
fair enough.
right. That's right. Sorry.
So yeah,
You guys were there, folks.
you can continue, Dunks. Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's get into it. I really want to do this, not because I dislike the guy, but because I dislike what he did and how he acted when he was on the San Jose Barracuda.
Oh shit!
Bryson Malcheski and company are going to be very happy that I have chosen to highlight this week none other than ESHL superstar, PSN superstar, Marty McSave's X35 of the Iowa Wild.
I got flat-footed thinking about this.
Jesus Christ. Stop. Okay. Marty McSaves, who was a sensational 0-4 this week with a 67.7 save percentage and a big old fat 5.27 goals against average. Good enough for third worst, but the worst for any goalie who played more than 3 games this week. So kudos to you for being the best of the worst.
He's a quality
Honestly.
coach. You should hire sometime. Probably gives out lessons. Not
Honestly,
doing anything all day.
dude, like I don't understand. The guy has so much to say about everybody else's play, but he can't even worry about his own apparently because he does shit like this.
Nobody's fault but mine.
Yeah, you know the mirror is it's a scary place. I know, but you should look in one. I don't really
Wow.
have. We didn't really have too much else to talk about this week. I totally forgot about our segment we talked about last week, which is to talk about big upset wins and things like that.
Oh, let's go with Cleveland going 8-0-1 this week. Good job.
Did you guys
Yeah.
go 8-1?
How did
Ooh.
Cleveland go 8-1 when pitcher only lost 3 games?
He was traded before the week. We have Brody X7 now as the backup goalie to Darcy.
Oh yeah, Brody is good. I like him. He's I played with him in a club game like a long ass time ago, and he saved like something like 20 something shots, and I was just like, this is fucking insane. I was playing with random ass jabronis from when I was scouting before the season, but he played phenomenal. I've been trying to bug Bryson to pick him up, but kudos to him for sure.
No, I don't think you can. It looks like the Cleveland boys really like Brody, so
Listen,
Just Vadi's gonna make one move that's gonna wreck the team, so don't worry. Luke, I don't know how Luke's been, acting since he can't express himself.
can we not?
Luke's been a pretty cool guy.
Luke is a good dude. Yeah, Luke's a good dude. But
I have nothing but nice things to say about everybody on that team so far. I've played with every lineup as well. I got to play with every forward line. Got to play with 3 different defensemen this week. Haven't played with the same guy twice.
Did you
in
get to play
3
with
games.
Mindtrip?
No, I haven't played with Mindtrip yet.
Oh my
Well,
god.
Mindtrip's left D, so I wouldn't play with him.
Man, you're missing out.
I guess that's pretty much it, guys. Next week we should definitely have that upsets and top players or top stories of the week or whatever we want to call it. We got to start coming up with names. Like Bryson had all these names. I feel like
We know.
that department.
Yeah, and good luck Bakersfield.
Yeah, good
Good
luck.
Good luck Dudley and AO most of all.
Oh, you're such a nice guy, Dave. Really are.
How are you still in that team chat, by the way?
Well, now he's probably not going to be. Come on now.
Well, how are you still in the team chat?
I don't know. I just got notifications for it after their big argument thing. So checked it out.
Unlucky.
I don't know. I guess it just wasn't kicked.
I left the Snoopy chat from long ago, and I rejoined it, and there's a whole bunch of weird stuff in it.
Stupid
Did not enjoy playing for him at one point.
Snoopy's an odd guy, but let's go ahead and end the show there, guys. You guys got anything to say before I?
I'd like to give a shout out to Dan Hutton. We'll be doing great things, so shout out to my line mate Dan Hutton. The Dan Hutton effect is going to take the league by storm.
The Dan Hutton effect is going to destroy the scene like it almost did last week, but who cares? Dave, you got anything, buddy?
No, I'm good. I just want to continue winning some games. It's nice. Went 3-0 this week, and now I'm an even 6-6.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm 6-6 this season, but I started 0-3. But
Dave, your look reminds me of a dad at Disney World.
Can you?
I look like a dad at Disney World.
I need you to stop with the personal attacks, Sean.
It's a compliment.
Ban him.
I feel like that was a personal attack.
I'm gonna go outside.
If it's a compliment, it's backhanded.
Sit next to my car with this.
It's a
take
passive
picture of me with
compliment.
my car, my dad mobile. My
Yeah, you
four-door
got a family car. It's all tying together.
Do you have a car seat or a stroller or something? Like
No,
that'd be a nice addition.
no, it's just the safety pick.
Ignore me.
No, I was personally attacked this week. Blue Jay said I was an ugly motherfucker.
Okay, he got muted for a week.
Good. Let me see if I saw the screenshot, but
I don't need to see the
I
screenshot.
didn't call any team out enough to get a fuck you in the comments section this week.
What?
Disappointed in myself.
Just say fuck you, Smoke, because you wanted to be San Jose.
Okay, fuck you, Smoke. Bitch.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Yeah, how's it feel?
All right, I'm calling it.
I'm with Cleveland now. I'm good.
I'm calling it now, Dave. We got to go get some chicken dinners. You ready?
Oh, I'll go get some chicken dinners.
All right. Thank you all for watching this week, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week. Have a good one. Goodbye.